Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I am making potato pancakes, tortitas de papas. They're very simple. You can make them any way you want to make them, and I'm going to show you how I make mine. So right now I have some potatoes. I have 3 potatoes. I have mozzarella cheese. I have some cooked ham. I have half of a onion. I have 2 garlic cloves and some parsley flakes. And I have some dry seasoning. I'm going to be using garlic powder, salt, and pepper. That's it. And I'll show you what else I'm going to be using. So right now I'm just washing the potatoes and getting them clean so that I can get ready to boil them. So the quickest way to boil your potatoes are to cut them into smaller pieces. So I'm going to cut them in half. So I'm going to get ready to boil the potatoes. They usually take about 20 to 25 minutes to soften. So I'm going to add some salt to the water and let this start boiling. So I just have some ham that I had in the freezer, and I'm just going to chop this into little pieces, and just to give the potato pancakes a little, a little pizzazz. Not that there's anything wrong with plain potato pancakes. It's just that I just want to have a little extra something to my potato pancakes. So I'm going to chop this up, and this is already cooked. So I'm going to add this to potatoes and flavor it up a little bit to my liking. One thing that I love about potato pancakes is that you can do whatever you want to do with them. You can add cheese, you can add chicken, you could add fish, whatever you want to add to it. It's something like croquetas, but just in a round, flatter form. But basically, it's like a fish patty also. Like if you make salmon cakes or something like that, like you're making a salmon cake, but just in potato form. But like these are really versatile. You can do whatever you want to them. That's why I love making these. And you can have them for breakfast, you can have them for lunch, you can have them for dinner. They're either way, any time of the day that you have them is like okay. Now I'm moving on to my mozzarella cheese. It's really soft, so all I have to do is just, cut them. I really can break this with my fingers because they're so soft. But I'm going to just chop them so they can be in cubes, and they'll be in even size pieces. You can use, if I had cheddar cheese, I would throw some cheddar cheese in this or Parmesan cheese would be really fantastic in this morning. But I have mozzarella cheese, so that's what I'm going to use. So now I'm just waiting for the potatoes to finish boiling, and then we'll move on to the next step. Let's see if they're ready, and they're nice and soft. Okay, so I'm going to take them out. These came out really soft. You can use a potato masher if you have a potato masher. I have one, but I decided they're so soft I don't even need it. I can just use my fork this morning. I'm sure many of you can come up with different variations to this recipe. But if you do make potato pancakes, let me know what your recipe is, and maybe I'll try it on my channel. Okay, so I have a few more ingredients that I'm adding to the potatoes. I have a half a cup of breadcrumb. I have a cup of flour. I have some parsley flakes. Well, it's parsley that I dried up, so I have some parsley that I dried. I have 1 egg that I'm going to use to bind everything together, and I have a 1/4 cup of milk. Okay, so now I'm adding all the ingredients here. I'm putting everything into the bowl, and I'm mixing everything together. Now, I usually try to play with this to see if I need a little more of this or a little more of that. So as I go along, then I'll see if I need to add anything else to it. But for right now, I'm using a 1/4 cup of flour and a 1/4 cup of breadcrumb and 1 egg, because I don't want it to be too moist, because if it's too moist, then it's going to fall apart. It won't hold up when I'm frying it. You can also make this in the air fryer. I have done it before, and it came out fantastic. What we're going to do is we're going to use a scooper to form the patties. I like using the ice cream scooper because it gives the exact amount. So, I may be over just a little bit, but not too much. So that's the reason why I like using an ice cream scooper. But you can use your hand. You can use a spoon if you want to, as long as you do whatever makes you feel comfortable. So now I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for about a half an hour, just so they can get a little stiffer and they won't fall apart when I'm frying them. Patties formed. What you want to do is take the patty. You're going to dip it in some flour. Make sure it's totally covered. Then you're going to put it in some egg. Okay. Then you're going to take it and you're going to put it in some breadcrumbs. Okay. Make sure it's all the way covered, and then you're going to flip it to the other side. Okay. You're going to take it and you're going to put it right here. You're going to put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, and then you're going to take it out and start frying it. You really don't need that much oil to fry this. You just need enough oil just to coat the bottom of your pan. And you also can fry this in the air fryer. And I'll show you that in a few minutes. It's time to take them out. Looks so delicious. So now I'm going to make these in the air fryer. So I'm going to spray this with some olive oil spray on both sides, and then I'm going to fry them in the air fryer. I'm going to set this to 400. And I'm going to put this for 20 minutes, so 10 minutes on each side. Okay. Oh, and it looks really good. Okay, so these are my delicious potato pancakes. And I'm having an avocado salad with it. And I'm gonna, oh yes, I made this little dressing to put over it. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is a little dressing that I made to put over it. I just basically added some olive oil and a little vinegar to the, basically what it is green peppers, red peppers, onions, garlic, and some cilantro. And I'm just going to drizzle that over top of the potato pancakes because I want to give it a little flavor. And that will give it a little kick, you know, besides the other deliciousness inside the cheese and ham. And a little more. And that's how I'm going to serve it. And I just want to take a little piece of it to see what it tastes like. So I'm going to grab a fork. And I'm going to just see what it tastes like. Ooh, taste the cheese. It's cheesy. You guys have to try to make this. You have to try to make this. This is really delicious. I was just gonna eat a little piece, but the ham, oh my gosh. The ham definitely does something with the cheese. And yes, make this recipe because it's awesome. It really is. And try making it in the air fryer because the air fryer, believe it or not, this one that I'm eating is from the air fryer. The other two are fried. But yes, it's really a delicious recipe. So I hope you try my recipe. Well guys, thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Have a good day. God bless. Bye-bye.